All right, let's go and get started. Howdy, howdy, ladies and gentlemen. My name is Sharkinbear, and welcome back to the channel. Today we're looking at another Soulstone Survivor build guide, this time for the Barbarian, now that his legendary weapon is live. This is something I've been wanting to try for a while. I just got done doing basically a Titan Hunt build with it, +4, and now I managed to finally make it to the Void King version of the +4 Titan Hunt, and that is where I'm currently at, showcasing this build. So if you're not familiar with the legendary weapon, the weapon itself is called Blades of Damnation. I currently have it +8 because I don't have enough minerals to upgrade it any further because I'm behind on my mineral farm. Anyways, this one comes with +39% crit chance, 39% damage modifier, +6 16 block, I don't know why it's hard to say, and +26% area modifier. The innate skill that comes in on the Blade of Damnation is Flesh Impale. Hits enemies in a long line in target direction, causing a damage, pulling enemies, and applying Exposed. Gain Form. The Exposed gives us 8% increased damage for each attack of it on enemies, and it does a cool little vacuum where it sucks enemies in. It's pretty cool, and Form is basically crit chance that we build up over time. And then essentially the other effect is probably the strongest weapon-based ability that we have access to with the Barbarian. It is called Battle Shout. A powerful shout that causes damage based on the number of stacks of exposed on the target, and you gain form, aka crit chance. It's really, really nice. It's really, really strong, and will probably be the first or second most strongest skill that we're going to have in our build today. The next ability we're going to be taking is Armor Shattered, so that way we can have Shattered, and we're also going to gain Prowess with that one. We're going to be taking Bloody Saw because you can't pass it up. It hits enemies a lot, and we also going to have that Bleed that's also going to be stacking up on enemies, helping us basically dot stuff down whenever we're not able to get in melee range, because while Battle Shout and the Flesh Impale definitely hit further away, this is definitely a melee-ish character. We're going to be taking Earth Shield for some survivability here, and Lightning Surge, so that way we can apply Dazed, aka more crit chance to enemies that we're going to be hitting, and that's going to really benefit runes we take today. We're also going to be taking, we're going to get additional movement speed from this one as well. As far as our runes, we're going to go something a little different here. As you can tell, I do not currently have Dash Mastery equipped. Instead, I've chosen to go with Lightning Surge being our main form of being able to move the hell out of the way of a lot of the telegraphed attacks. We're going to be taking Weapon Expert because we do like both of our weapon skills, Reroll Mastery, and Endless Refill. We're going to be taking Divine Legacy because I love those juicy legendaries every 25 levels. We're going to be taking Venerable Exploit because we're going to have maxed active days on all our enemies all the time, and that's going to increase our crit damage. Then we're also going to be going with Fateful Strikes, which gives us increased crit damage of 60%, but reduces our normal damage by 20%. But the thing is, because we're building up so much dazed and we're going to have so much form, we're going to be critting, or we're going to be hitting enemies with crits literally all the time. Even like at the beginning, we're going to be hitting pretty hard. And the last one we're going to be taking is a one-pointer, because there really aren't any other one-pointers I particularly care for, as far as I can tell. No, I don't think so. I think this is really kind of where I want to sit at on this one for now. We're going to take Battle Proficiency for more prowess. We're already getting it from Armor Shatter. If you really wanted to, you could probably go for the War Tank if you want, if you don't care about the dashes. Or maybe you go with Light Feet or Dash Mastery if you really chose to. But yeah, we're going to go with the Battle Proficiency for some extra damage modifier. So we are going to go ahead and jump into the Titan Hunt game mode. If you like the sort of content you want to see more builds like this, make sure you are like, subscribe, comment down below as we creep closer to 1,000. I believe at the time of this recording, I am a mere 14 subs away from my first 1,000 subscribers. It has been a pleasure making videos for you guys, and I thank you for all of your support every single day, all the time. All right, let's go ahead and jump into it.
Titans stand in my way.
All right, and we're actually going to start off by trying to build up as much exposed as possible enemies. So we're actually going to go with Mesa Hair here. I'm gonna hydrate a little bit here, sorry. And yeah, so on to Mesa Head. We are going to spend the first couple of minutes right here at the start. And as you can see, our form is already building up so fast that if I pause right here, we're already at 143% crit chance, so we're already immediately benefiting from the rune damage. Yeah, from all of this. Ooh, my god. I'm actually going to take the Relentless, but I am going to lock the Magnetic. The health is nice too. I would really like to have the Relentless. More Relentless is more abilities going off, so wonderful. We're going to go with... really? Oh. I'm going to lock this and take Earth Shield. Because I don't want to skip up giving, not getting a active ability. And we'll just farm some right here. We'll take that magnetic. And I want to get a damaging skill if I can. And then we'll mosey on to our first objective, which is right next to us. I will say that I absolutely 100% hate the Sandman, or the Sand Elementals that are on this level. So if we actually see that as one, I might ignore it because those guys can suck an egg. It's not that they're tough, it's the fact that they basically make it to where your entire area is filled with like sandstorms and stuff. And yeah, it might suck up a life at this level. So I was going to avoid them altogether if I might. So that's exactly what we're going to do. The last two skills that we need to complete our repertoire are going to be Bloody Saw and Lightning Surge. Lightning Surge is going to give us a massive boost. I mean, so is Lightning Saw, but... Or not Lightning Saw, Bloody Saw, but Lightning Surge is crazy strong. There we go. And this is basically going to make it to where we build crit chance up on enemies, which is nice. Frequency of Lightning Surge, awesome. There we go. That felt nice. Like, I feel like we got the benefit of Lightning Surge almost immediately, so there's that. Can we get the Bloody Saw? There we go. I didn't have to use any of my banishes. Are those of you who really hate me using banishes on active skills happy now? Huh? I get so many comments about people hating me for using banishes for active skills. And I'll say this again. I firmly stand by my belief on banishing active skills. I actually think that using them to get your active skills, the ones you want, is actually a really good use of your banishes. Mostly because of the fact that there are very few passive skills that I can think of that I would want to banish in a build. Maybe if I was going like an elemental route and I just wanted to stop a specific element from showing up because I didn't want to focus into that one, that might be a case instance. But for the most part, I think that most of the passives have a pretty good, whatchamacallit, utility, even if they don't have one right at the start. So, and I think people overlook some stuff. Like Leviathan is not one of my favorite passives in the beginning, for sure. I'm gonna take the bleed for all of my skills now. Yeah, you definitely don't want to take Leviathan early game if you don't have a lot of mobility. But once you start having mobility, or you have abilities like Lightning Surge, Leviathan can actually be a pretty awesome godsend. I'm going to do a damage increase for Battle Shout and Armor Shatter. That'll be really nice. I'll work on TA Grown, Kathaz here. I'm not going to worry too much about getting out of this. We can actually take some hits and then regenerate back with our Earth Shield, so that's nice. I want to reroll here. Oh, I don't have a lot of rerolls. Let's try to save up some of our rerolls before we get to Mezahet. So I might just have to take what we get in the form of whatever comes our way. Just so that way I don't accidentally fall prey to my own foolishness. So we're going to go ahead. Ooh, hello. Multicast on Lightning Surge, Earth Shield, and then everything. Oh, this is great. I'm going to go ahead and lock this, take the multicast for everything first. I think we're doing reasonably well. There goes our rage. There goes our thing. Coolest thing that can happen to me right now is if we complete this next thingy and we get like a cool thingy. And by cool thingy, I mean maybe one of them, you know, loot goblins. That'd be really cool. I'm gonna go ahead and turn down visibility even more so I can see the telegraphed attacks on the laser folks. Let's see. I wanna get Lightning Surge. There we go. We'll just kind of circle around the outside. Round the outside, round the outside. Don't ask. Let's see. Ooh, Bloody Salt. I'm actually going to take that one first. There we go. Earth Shield, there we go. This is Scorpions. No, I took Sand Elementals. I use Sand Elementals. They're the worst. I want to try to stay up in their faces if I can. Look at all this torch. Look at what sense does this make? Look, at least in this little zone right here, this little zone actually has enough area. Ooh, there we go. I need some survivability. Oh, we actually did it. Ooh, there's like an XP thing here too. I am actually gonna take the. I'm gonna sit here and actually soak in this XP before we move on. There we go. Area effect of the Earth Shield, sure. About halfway left, yeah, halfway on the chest there. There we go. Ooh, yes. Oh no, I'm an idiot. I used all of our rerolls. I don't know how to tell you guys this, but I may have screwed up if we don't get exposed on the first try. Oh, we got Sand Elementals in here. We'll just have to kind of deal with it the best we can. Luckily, the area we're in seems somewhat generous. Go with the... Relentless. Oh. Alright, they're almost dead. The good news. Come on. Come on. Alright, there's one. Come on, Tiagro. 2, 3, and yes. Alright, we're gonna take that one. We'll take the area of armor shatter. We'll take the Earth Shield, Lightning Surge, Bloody Saw. Also, if you are not aware, Earth Shield, I do believe it does some damage. Yes, but if it does affect something, oh, there, Lightning Surge is actually one of them. If something doesn't do damage, the damage increase is actually a potency increase. The potency of its effect will be increased instead. So these are always pretty good. All right, let's see how best we can tackle Mezzahet and move on. Alright. See, whenever you see the circle, make sure to dash, or else you're going to get hit by an invisible attack most of the time. I really hate it. But there's something about that little circle that she puts down with the tornadoes that actually causes you to still get hit if you are too close to it. We are absolutely demolishing this woman. Oh, we ran into that one. Alpha strikes. Shouldn't have re-rolled. Should not have done that. We'll back up a bit. Just a smidge. We're actually tearing through her defenses pretty good. I do want to blame this on armor shatter for the armor reduction, so that's nice. Come on, there we go. And we didn't get exposed. There we go. There we did. Okay, so at least we got one reroll, and that did allow us to get what we needed. All right, next up, we're going to go for Bro for applying Shatter to everything. That'll be nice. And then from then on, we're going to have a little fun. I'm going to see how much I can actually benefit out of taking Form and Dazed as part of the main mechanics of the build. Oh, yeah. Do it, lady. Man, I'm addicted to these, I should have taken Vicious Strikes. I'm addicted to these, meme videos on the internet for, this guy named Shit. This stuff is hilarious. I keep on seeing Do It Lady everywhere. And I firmly believe in that playstyle. Ooh, we deleted those guys. Thrust equals more swing at an 8% chance. Yes, please, thank you. Frequency of lightning surge, sure. Attack speed of flesh impale, sure. Getting down here to the uncommon one, we got some tentacles. You gotta just sit right here on the edge of your attacks. There we go. That's nice. We can literally like outrange the shout. Or their swipe. Ooh. Nice. Area effect, absolutely. I would like to get some more potency on the bleed, though. I think that's going to help in the long run as well. Let's go knock out one of these common ones. Just so that way we can get it replaced with a better quality quest to do here. There we go. That's nice. Sure, I'll take the lethality. And because we did move to another level, I did forget we actually get Blade Saw increase. Or damage increase to everything. We do actually get some more locks and some more rerolls. Momentum boost. Every time we cast a thrust skill, improve the skills without thrust by 20% crit chance, or multicast chance. Earth Shield, Armor Shatter, Bloody Saw, absolutely. Gonna take this uncommon one. Looks like we have some Void Lords to fight. I'm actually gonna lock that because I do want I want us to feel stronger. For sure. Cool, cool, cool. Yeah, I'll do powerful strikes. Oh, those guys are melting. Oh, those guys melted. Yes, the extra swift. Frequency, yes. More frequency? Yes. Area effect. Ooh, cast frequency. Yes. Area effect. Yeah, we're gonna lock that one. Nice. Area effect. There we go. Feeling pretty good. Feeling pretty good right now. We're gonna re-roll damage increase of. Yes. I want the higher potency on the cast frequency. On the lightning surge. Form now makes us move or gain haste for increased movement speed. Sure. Shoot. I probably shouldn't take all of my rerolls again. Momentum boost. Improve it by 8% crit chance. Yes. We got an XP crystal over here. Dance around this a little bit. What's that damage get us? 183% damage modifier from prowess. Not bad. Battle shout. Yep. I'm gonna turn down the visibility even more. Get some extra health. There we go. I'll get some magnetic. Never know where we're going to find a loot goblin. I'm actually going to take the bleed increase. Multicast. There you go. Wow, that was fast as well. I'm actually going to mark this, take that. Like this, take that. Got an epic over here. Let's go ahead and take that. I do like moving faster. Stay out of their flamethrowers. There we go. And... ooh, there we go. There's a relentless. Bloody saw. I'm at it. Oh no! I hit the wrong button! Son of a... that sucks. Multicast. What did I even take? I didn't even see that last one. I guess it's hard to tell. It doesn't show you that last one he took. Oh, man. I'm such an egghead. It'll be alright. We should still be able to make whatever happened worked. We got 3.25 billion health. Oop, that hurt. But we're healed up. Because Earth and Shield is awesome. Let's re-roll. Let's take the block. Just moving backwards and we're actually able to hit him pretty good. There he goes. Take that. Shatter. There we are. And now I think we need to go check out our new friend. Midorak, the Golden Burglar. This will be fun. Oh yeah, that Shatter's gonna be nice. We're gonna take Vicious Strikes. I should have taken this earlier, honestly. Go ahead and knock out these corrupted enemies here. That out. Multicast, sure. More corrupted enemies. The Corrupted Protectors. Oh, stuck on a wall there. Chance to do armor shatter. Reroll. What's our crit damage at? 608 or 518. Let's raise that even more if we can. None of these. None of these. Well, let's do multicast. Bleed. There we go. Oh, loot goblin. Lucky day, lucky day. I'm actually going to take the lethality here. Frequency. Alright. I don't think I picked up a lot of magnetic so far. I've picked up 4. I don't know what the quality of my magnetic is. Bleed? Yes, please. Archaic Scarabs. Come on. Should be easy enough to down all these guys. There you go. Potency of our bleed. I'm going to go and raise that up. Area effective battle shell. I think we raised up our area effective battle shell enough, but I'll take another one. It is our strongest skill by far. Let's go and fight these Void Lords. This will be a good test to see how fast we're going to take down Midorak. I don't know how I feel about them giving us like another boss with an M letter name. Midorak and Mizahet. I feel like they could be wildly interchangeable and people would easily fall victim to not remembering what a boss's name was. Let's see. Relentless. There we go. That was fairly quick. I will take the magnetic, I think. Damage increase. I think I'm just going to go with the bleed. I think I want the bleed. Laceration. I know that doesn't make any sense, but I think bleed is going to actually help out a lot since all of our skills hit a lot. And the bleed will build up really fast. We can also skip, but you may have not seen this, but I keep on forgetting we can skip now. So Midorak is a fairly easy boss to deal with. He has a giant oblong-ish attack range whenever he does his melee attack. He puts down some poison trails occasionally. And then he has these poison geysers that actually come after you a bit. But not too terrible. I'm just trying to hit him so that way I can put the Shattered on him. Looks like we have plenty of Shattered. I'm going to turn down our visibility even further because we're actually just like dropping all the debuffs on him. Do the bleed. He's not going down super fast, but he's going down fast enough. I'm going to go ahead and drag him over here so that way we can actually get away from those toxic pools. Yes, these are good. Could probably just hang around this little sarcophagus here in the middle. Oh, somehow we managed to dodge that. We're going to go ahead and take the momentum boost. And there we go. And this is exactly what we came here for. Every time you cause a critical strike, you now have a chance to gain aptitude, which increases your crit damage even more. And seeing as how every single thing we do actually crits, it's going to be insane. Area of effect, go into our treasure room and let's mosey on. I'm going to go ahead and go in here, turn off auto level. We're already at 102, so I have a hard time believing we're going to get any more than 10 levels, so if it's more than 7, yeah, it's going to be more than 10. This is already kind of a win for me. I always tell myself that if I net more than 15 levels, this is already a bonus. I mean, any extra levels is always going to be a bonus. But you know what I mean. Looks like we're going to get close to 30 rooms, or 30 levels. That's insane. Really? That's crazy. Ooh, almost accidentally left. We got exactly 30 levels. That's awesome. That is what we call a win. Let's go ahead and get these 30 levels in. Let's bang them out. What we got here? We got Merciless. I'm going to go ahead and go with that one. Let's do the bleed. Damage increase, battle shout. Extra health. Bleed. More health. Momentum boost. Multicast. Reroll here, here. Area modifier. Area effect's fine. Let's go ahead and lock this one. I do want to take the bleed though. Increased potency. Oh wow, we don't have any potency increases? That's crazy. We're gonna go ahead and that one. Crit chance increase. Multicast. Yes. Yes. More magnetic. Ooh. Let's re-roll this one. Armor shatter. Armor shatter. I actually like all these. Oh. I liked most of them, apparently. Area modifier for battle shout. Yes. Increase on that one. Bloodshed. There we go.
I feel stronger than
I was kind of rushing this. Some of those I was less than ideal on them, but I didn't want to use a whole bunch of rerolls again. And then we're going to go to Vikage and Vivolt, believe it or not. We should notice our aptitude starting to skyrocket here, which is going to make our crit damage just bust through the frickin' roof. Bloody Saw. Kind of curious now. Yep, we're at 1,056. That sounds normal. That sounds reasonable. I think we can officially say that we're about to rip and tear this place. Oh, this is a good one. This is the fun one. All we gotta do is stay out of the way of death. Area effect of shatter. Armor shatter specifically. 2, 1. Boom. Alright, let's go ahead this way. Tentacles of Heresy. Dang, son. Feeling pretty strong now. Area effect, battle shout. Who knew 30 extra levels could make you feel so strong? There you go. That one. A normal objective, just because of the fact that we don't really have any not normal objectives. Extra health. The melticity is just so sexy. We're going to take the extra health. Increased potency of lightning surge. It's crazy. We didn't have any potency, and now we do. Ooh. You know what? I will do the poisonous bleed. That'll be nice. Just extra damage. I'll go ahead and go with... we'll go with the magnetic. It's fine. Reroll here. Laceration, 210%. There we go. We'll go over for the... chance to cast our Earth Shield every time we cast a thrust skill. Yeah. We have so many buffs, it's crazy. And the cool thing is that this is the one that's going to give us an audience, Vikage and Vivolt, so... we'll go Bloody Saw. I really don't need any more movement. I go with the bleed. We're gonna skip this guy. I would realistically like to move the little guy away from the middle of the room. Just because he, it really sucks whenever he's at the top of the room. Sometimes I clip on the throne. Look at our movement. Nice. We'll go with... our attacks cause poison, sure. These guys are proving to be a little bit tankier than I thought they'd be, but... they're still going down all the same. Ouch. Not cool, man. Behemoth. You can actually just like move, and that's pretty awesome. Not even using her dashes anymore at this point. Could have probably dashed there, but doesn't matter. We took like negative damage. Let's see. We just re-rolled around and went in the giant circle there. I was hoping to get like a... I need a rare potency for the bleed. That'd be nice. They're almost dead though. It's fine. There we go. Ooh, we can lock this. Take this. Because every time we crit, we're going to be poisoning, and poison just gives us more bleed, I think. Because we had the poisonous blood. There we go. They are... oh, one of them down. Just sit right on this guy. And then we'll take the crit strikes may now apply poison. And then from here, we can re-roll. Every time we do Shattered, you may now get Prowess. Now our damage modifier should be even higher. And off we go.
The Titan's sacrifice is complete. The primordial portal awaits.
I didn't realize we had 4 dashes, but that's still really cool. I think I did know it. It just hadn't committed it to my memory yet. It's always funny when you have movement-based abilities, and you just like, you're walking like a cripple whenever you're walking down a hallway when there's nothing to fight.
No more.
Like only the experience of battle, or only the feel of battle is going to get you to where you want to be. Ooh, damage increase. Ooh, I like that. I don't even know what our objective is right now. Cultists of Heresy. Those are 706. That's nice. 1,382 crit damage and 329% crit chance. That's nice. I like all that. Alright, let's move on down here. Finesse gives us Bulwark. I'll actually take that one for the tankiness. Ooh, my frame rate's starting to dip a little bit here. So it's not whatever you guys are watching on. It's literally the game's dipping. Let's go ahead and head over to the next green objective over here. So we got over here. We got Corrupted Protectors. These did. Increased potency, yes. Go this way. Void Lords. You know, I really haven't even looked at the health numbers of these guys. What are we up to? 113 billion. That's fine. You guys crossed the streams. Time to die. Increase the bleed. Only common objectives, huh? Magnetic, sure. We really don't need magnetic anymore, but there you go. Expansive, sure, I'll take that one. Epic objective over here. Corrupted enemies. We can take it. Bloody salt area effect. That was fast. We'll go with. We'll go with the poison. Move all the way over here. Another set of Void Lords, and this should get us an audience with the Corrupted Arcane Weaver, as well as the Void King himself. I think that one guy, Diego, is actually trapped in over there. Hey, we got Rotting. We didn't get the one that gives us the bleed at a percentage chance, but there's this guy. Area effect. Multicast. We don't have any. Ooh, deep wounds. There we go. I mean, rotting's better than nothing. It'll be actually fairly strong for us. Alright, corrupted Arcane Weaver, let's do this.
The king has opened my eyes. Allow me to close your
Nope, shut up. I didn't know we could skip those guys. I just thought it was the Void Lords. Are we even tickling this woman's nuts? Jesus. I mean, I knew extra health, right? But like 559 billion, is that what that says? Insane. That's probably every single... If I'm gonna be honest, that's probably every single... that's the starting health point for the Void King on this first form, more than likely. I would not be surprised. His last form probably has over 1 trillion health. The good news is Arcane Weaver so far hasn't been super terrible. Here. Oh, is this the first time we're grabbing this? Really? Have we not grabbed? We got deep wounds. Oh, wait. Yeah, no, we've never grabbed Brutal Strikes this entire run. That's insane to me. Alright, so those AoE areas are finally out of the way. Well, I say that, and then she summons 2 new ones. Go move over here. Will she move over here? There she goes. No, she's going to stand right in the middle of her own AoE. You suck. Reduce the amount of range consumed. Sure, why not? Why don't you give me the one that makes me proc part of my bleed? That'd be nice. I feel like Captain America right now. Like, I can do this all day. But I don't have all day. Alright, almost dead. Ooh. You got some good laceration pickups though. There is that. Alright, come on. There you go. You did it. You did the thing. Take that. Take this. Ooh, what do we want here? We got 9 rerolls. We could try rolling for higher. We don't need crit damage. Critical chance could be good. We don't need a damage modifier, honestly. I don't think so. Area modifier? Not really. Honestly, I think crit chance is probably going to be our best bet, so I'm going to go with that one. Because that just gives us those mega crits. Alright, time to do this. It's probably one of my longest runs yet, as far as how long it's taken. The good news is, he only has 443 million health. I'm going to turn down the... No, I'm not going to turn down the visibility. Oh my god. That was the most dangerous thing I've ever seen before. I hit 1 health so fast. So keep moving. That's the bird is the word. Move out of that. The good news is I think it's actually easier to hit him from wherever, just because of the fact that he doesn't have a whole bunch of AoEs around himself. Ooh. There is some obscuring going on though, that's for sure. Please, sir. I don't want no more. Yeah. Go through all that. There are probably much faster builds than this, but this is fun. I want to say that I've at least done, you know, a Titan Void King completion. And plus 4 is a pretty good spot to say that I've, you know, tackled something. Let's increase the points, sure. I didn't realize how far we are, how close we were to using all of our rerolls. Earth Shield doing the absolute work, though. I can't wait to look at my healing for this. I was just excited about using the legendary weapon here. Shut up. Oh my god, that is a rather large AoE over there. I am in the middle of it. How much health did he have in this form? I didn't even see it. Powerful strikes. Oh, shoot. This form isn't so bad either. This is actually better than the chair form, honestly. Ooh. Laceration buff. There we go. Skip. Oh, he actually doesn't have over 1 trillion health like I thought he would have in this form. He's getting ready to do the... Oh, his swipe came out much faster this one. Or it felt like it did. Ouch, ouch, ouch. All the things were ouch. You may not see the health numbers drop or whatever, but like I can feel it through the rumble in my hands. There are so many of these little AoEs on the ground. Back up. Oh my god. I cannot, like, the only way to see things is if I turn it down to 0, but you're not even going to see any of my ability. Oh my god. Sweet Lord Jesus. Wow, okay. Oh. What is our stats looking like right now? 889 damage modifier. Not as high as I thought it would go. 449% crit chance. That was nice. Almost 1500 crit damage. We can do it. This is a war of attrition. Ouch. We're gonna deal with this fool. I'm not taking... Hey, yeah, let me get some extra XP in this fight. Here's the swipe. Come on. There we go. He's dead. That's it. That's the complete run. It took us 34 minutes and 22 seconds.
I'll tell you what comes next.
But we did it. If I was going to do anything, it'd be fragility, but we were also... No. Oh, no! We can't even get it. It's fine. We're into the run here anyways. I was going to go for... what was that one? Wound? That's what I'd totally go for. Bloody Saw. Okay, yeah, so Bloody Saw actually doing the most damage, which is completely understandable at 5.3 trillion, but honestly, Battle Shout doing 3.8 trillion is also really good. Armor Shatter doing a little bit more, and especially since we didn't support Armor Shatter that much, the fact that it did 719.5 billion is pretty nice. Flush and Pale is really nice, but of course we're doing that mostly for the Exposed and the form. Earth Shield's nice for survivability. It actually did keep us alive there quite a number of times. Sometimes I got hit, and then I didn't even see my health dip. It was actually pretty sexy. So we're going to go back to the main menu a little bit. I wouldn't say this is the most optimal build, but it's definitely a strong build that made me feel comfortable enough doing Titan Hunt with. So that being said, we went with the Blades of Damnation. We took both active abilities, and then went with Armor Shatter, and then Lightning Surge, Earthen Shield, And did I miss anything? Bloody Saw, sorry, that's the one. But yeah, overall, and then for the rune-wise versatility, we want Weapon Expert, Reroll Mastery, and Endless Refill. And for our Tenacity runes, we want Divine Legacy, Vulnerable Exploit, and then we also did Fateful Strikes and Battle Proficiency. Honestly, there could be a case made to not take this if you don't really care about the 25% extra damage on your critical strikes, which you could probably end up replacing this with. Is if we were to drop this, you could also go with Searing Intensity if you really wanted to. The case could be made to take other runes as well. I'd have to kind of figure out what else I'd take. I might try some other builds to see how I feel about it, because I would like to have one that's a lot better. I have seen someone else's build use the Barbarian and absolutely tear Titan Hunt apart, but I mostly wanted to showcase this weapon and try it out. I am actually a big fan of the weapon. As you saw, Battle Shout is very strong. Bloody Saw is also an extremely strong skill and definitely helped carry the build a little bit further. That being said, if you like these sort of guides, you want to see more builds like this, make sure you like, subscribe, comment down below, let me know what you think of the build. And if you have a faster Titan Hunt Barbarian build, let me know down in the comments. Until next time, you guys take care, and I'll catch you all in my next video. Later.